1122 here, and I'm here for the reading for the Geminis out there for the month of August. I just want to say thank you guys for all your likes, your comments, and to my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I had plenty of new subscribers, so I just want to let everyone know in every video, thank you so much for all your support, your comments. And as my usual disclaimer, that if this reading does not resonate, it's okay because these are general readings. Okay, so let's see what's going on for the Geminis for August 2019. We have the Page of Cups. So Gemini, I see for the month of August that you could be having people that wants to extend friendship to you, maybe a start of a relationship. But I really feel that people are going to want to be in your life. And I feel like it could be new people too, because the Page of Cups is new, but it doesn't have to be. But I feel in the month of August, you can experience people just appreciate your presence in their life. So we have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, well, I'll put that, and the Seven of Pentacles. So with what I see here, Gemini, it could be someone, for some, that the Knight of Pentacles been coming out for Aries, I believe it came out for maybe, and also Taurus. But I feel the common theme of is there are people that are moving where their heart feels like home. I feel like this month someone is really viewing you as the overall emotional contentment that they feel. I feel like it may come off like the Page of Cups, but however, behind that, it is the Ace of Cups. And with the Seven of Pentacles, this could be someone who has looked over what has happened between you two and is wanting to rebuild. And also with this one pentacle plus 7, that's 8. So I feel like this person is willing to put in work because they realize the emotional contentment that you bring in their lives. And I feel like you may have felt that you didn't matter to this person, or that your presence in their life meant nothing, but I don't think that's the case. I feel like this person had to come to a place in themselves to really know what they want. And I feel like this person with the Knight of Pentacles, even though it's a very slow moving knight, it is someone who is willing to put in the physical work that matches the emotional. So that's good that there's not only cups here, because if it was just cups, it's kind of like, oh, well, I feel this way. But this person is also making the moves. This person could also be restarting their life. I feel like they have looked at all the decisions of what they have made and they are not satisfied with it. Maybe let's say you guys broke up and they're realizing how maybe that wasn't the best decision. Maybe I jumped the gun on this. Maybe I didn't calculate this correctly. You know, let's say they kept other people, places, and things in their lives and just said, okay, Gemini, I'm going to move on and do my own thing. And they realized, oh, shoot, that wasn't the best thing. So with the Knight of Pentacles, that's why they're moving slow. Because they know what they did. They know how that may have hurt you. And they just don't want to just come in and be like, hey, boom, I care about you. Let's do this again. I really feel it's like, you know what? Before I even come into your life, I got to make sure my stuff is together. So I want to see why the Page of Cups is here. Justice. High Priestess. Wow, that's 2 major arcanas. and the Two of Pentacles. So as I was talking about changes, in this deck, this card means harmony in the midst of change. So like I was saying, this just confirms that this person is making changes in their lives. They are tuning into their higher self, the feminine aspect too. I feel like they're going on faith that you will accept them back. I feel like their soul is here to bring justice. Now, when we go against our higher self, let's say this person was more so in their ego and more so stubborn. Not so much that they didn't care, but it's like maybe they put on this whole big front that everything was fine and it's not, and now they have to eat their words. But however, their intuition is not leaving them alone about this, Gemini. Like, it's like, listen, they probably see signs, synchronicities. They probably see your name. If you drive a car, they probably see the car you drive. Like, they are constantly reminded of you every day. And their soul is pushing them to bring justice to this situation. Like, you know, you need to go back and make that right. Stop pretending that none of this is bothering you, because it is. Like, say what's on your heart. And I feel like that will also bring balance in their life. So things are definitely changing. And because they're changing their views and how they're going about things, their shifts are coming in. So this could have been a point where they were stagnant. They couldn't manifest anything. They couldn't manifest anything new. It's because of their choices. They could have been a very prideful person. But I feel with you, Gemini, you struck a chord with them. Or you have a soul connection with this person that they have to come and bring balance with you. Because their conscience is not leaving them alone about it. Okay, so let's see why the Knight of Pentacles is here. We have the Five of Rods. We have the Seven of Pentacles again. And the Star. The Star has come out. This is the third reading that the Star came out in. There's some major shifts that's going on, y'all. I'm telling you, because whenever I see the Star, it is destiny. People are moving to where they are destined to be. No ego, no nothing. Like, I feel like people higher selves are tired of that. It's like, listen, I want to take the front seat. That's why I really feel people's higher selves are going to start doing. It's going to start creating chaos in these people's lives until they get to where they need to be. And that's really true. After a while, your higher self is really going to get sick and tired of you not listening to it. It's like you clearly feel these things are wrong, but because you're in your ego, you don't want to correct them. So the higher self is coming in like, all right, bet. Well, I'm going to manifest chaos to the point that you have no choice but to surrender to the path that you're supposed to be on. Like, listen here, bro or sis. I run this show. You don't. You co-create with me. Like, that's what I hear when in terms of people's higher selves coming in. Like, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of you letting these simple situations just run you away, or you think because you just walk away that these situations are going to rectify themselves. So with the Knight of Pentacles, this person is also slow moving because of the conflict it may cause. I feel like they could have a lot going on right now in their lives. They don't know they don't know really what to do in terms of it. But what I do know is they're not trying to bring that into your life right now. So I really feel they're moving, but however, there's conflict from outside sources that's going on. Maybe people that don't support their decisions, people that's trying to talk them out of it, people who's trying to sabotage what they have going on. But this person, I really feel, has on their mind the Seven of Pentacles. They want to rebuild. Like, look at this Seven of Pentacles and look at this. This is way more fruitful. I really feel this person is like, I still got to move to rebuild, but I got to move slow because I have a lot going on. And with the Star, this is like, I call it the Nine of Cups on steroids because it's just that hope renewal. Also, when I see the Star, I think of the North Star, which to me is like the North Node. This person is going towards what they're meant to do. And I feel like you are meant to be on their path. especially with the high priestess here. Like, their soul is taking over. Their soul is not leaving them alone at all. Because soul-wise, you may be where they want to be, but I feel like this could also represent them battling with their ego. Like, no, maybe I shouldn't go. You know, I'm just gonna stay here. But they're realizing that the longer they stay here, this is where they stagnate at. So they're gonna have to make a decision. So let me see why the Ace of Cups is here. We have the Eight of Rods. We have the Death card. Ten of Pentacles, y'all. This person realizes how happy you make them, as I was saying. This person is going to communicate with you how they went through a transformation with the Death here. They are going to surrender to the changes that are going on because they have no choice, really. They're not going to have any peace. Like, their soul is really adamant about this. And it's to the point that it's like when you go to bed at night and you can't have a good night's sleep. I feel this person has had many sleepless nights that you may not be aware of because they can hold it. Depending on who you're dealing with, if they have a lot of air in their chart or a lot of earth, they don't show emotions the same way. It's more like a stone cold face because they process emotions differently. But I really feel it's getting to the point that it can't continue. There's no denying how happy you make them with the Ace of Cups, Gemini. So they are going to communicate with you. I'm ready to build with you. Because this Ten of Pentacles got two people here. They are going to communicate with you that they're ready. And I feel they're also moving slow because the fear of rejection. But their soul is pushing them, don't care about that. It's teaching them to go after what you want even when you think the odds are against you. Because them doing this is also going to step them up into their purpose. If you are scared to tell someone how you feel, how are you going to have the courage to really be all that you're meant to be in this life? And I feel that's the lesson they're also learning. You can't just be scared or let your ego, because you painted this whole facade that you was okay, even though in the inside, in your soul, is telling you that it's not. So this is really what I like to see. Like, this person is really here to say, like, listen, I know I did this, but we have the Knight of Rods, but I just got to get this off my chest. So even if you shoot them down, I still feel like it's still a lesson for them to go after what they want. But they still have to bring some type of justice with you regardless. And we have the Seven of Rods. And we have the Three of Swords. So let me see why the Three of Swords is here. Why is the Three of Swords here? Why is the Three of Swords here? Yeah, the Two of Swords. They realize how they have had a on and off energy. And it's not just with you. I feel like this is just how this person is. I feel like this person doesn't know how to commit to anything. I feel like once they're on, but they're off. Once they're off, they're off. It's no consistency. And they're looking at how things have played out in their life based on those decisions. How you come in hot, but then when you want to switch up, you do. But you're not taking in consideration how you're causing other people to feel. So now this person is feeling the effects of what they put others through. And this person had a wall up, a major wall up. It was very defensive. As I was saying, their ego. I look at this as their ego. maybe you was coming too close to them, Gemini. And people put up a wall, let me tell you. Let's say they're used to superficial relationships and you came, oh, that wall went up because they felt like love meant it was control. They was at the mercy of their love for you. So they put up the wall to block that out, to protect themselves. So no, they felt like if they loved you, it would give their power away. What that just shows where they needed to grow. That when you give love, that's one of the strongest and bravest things you can do. So this person was going to have a wall up to everybody. So it wasn't just you, Gemini. And they realized the pain that was caused by their lack of decision. The lack of not seeing what they was doing. It's like Bird Box, you know? It's just like, I don't see anything wrong with what I'm doing. And I feel like they know. And I feel like even also it could have been a person that had more than one choice, because the Knight of Rods, you know, they could have been more of a sexual type of person. Maybe they wasn't expecting to catch feelings for you too. Maybe their first thing was, you know what, I am very attracted to this Gemini. I'm gonna go talk to them. But then as they got to know you and be around you, they actually felt in love with you. And that's where the wall went up. Boop. Like, no, nobody's gonna come in. But now they're realizing how that has blocked so much. And because they was not willing to see how their actions was causing hurt to other people, now they realize that with the manifestations that are in their life. So your relationship with this person, even if you've been hurt, Gemini, had a life purpose for this person to help reflect to them. You cannot treat people like this. You cannot just go hot on and off. Well, you could very well do so, but best believe what you do comes back to you, and this person is realizing that. So their soul is pushing them to rectify the situations. If they truly want change, they have to rectify things with people that they have hurt, harmed, and injured before they even have the chance at the abundance. And also to accept the love that they truly feel for you and stop looking at it as something scary or they're losing control, because their soul knows where it belongs. And they're tired. Their higher self is tired of having to pretend that this is nothing or it doesn't affect them. So, Geminis, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.